What's up guys, it's your boy Milano Miguel, back at it again with another video. Today's match day 24, season 3 of the AC Milan vlog series, so here we go.
Kessie against Galini to reach the Champions League. And Tamori has got a third goal that puts it beyond.
Lo voglio sempre! Rebic, ante!
Well, finally, our pesky cousins meet again. The Derby della Madonnina, the Milan Derby, the greatest derby on earth for soccer or football, whatever you call it. This is a big game. Knowing that we lost 3 points at Spezia, that really has shifted this title race. This is a must-game win for Milan. Starting lineup: Magnon, Calabria, Kalulu, Romagnoli, Theo Hernandez, Benacer, Tonali in a double pivot. Salamakers get the start. Kessie, Rafael Leao, Olivier Giroud. Milan didn't have the greatest of starts. I was biting my nails watching this game. Inter was absolutely in control. Denzel Dumfries was on a tear in that first half, to be honest, if we're being completely honest. Dumfries was super effective in that first half. Nobody really could stop him. But nevertheless, Magic Iron Mike came to play. Without Mike Mignon in that first half, I think we definitely would have conceded multiple goals and the game would have been done and dusted. Personally, I think that Inter controlled the first half through creative opportunities, but they weren't able to finish. And, you know, once again, this is where having a world-class goalkeeper makes a huge difference. Mike Mignon was on it. He didn't make a single mistake, and if he did make a mistake, he had the reaction time to make up for it. He had a couple double saves, which were extremely impressive for the speed and the rate that he does his saves. Like, it's just like instant reaction, and it's just priceless, honestly. Creds to Inter. They found the back of the net from Ivan Perisic. Inter always scores some corners in the derby. We should have known this one was coming. Personally, I think Alexis Salamaker should have been marking Perisic regardless. Like, you never leave a man open in the box during a derby. You know what's at stake here, but it happened. They found the back of the net, and Milan was down 1-0 at halftime. And after that, you know, you're like, man, this game isn't really looking in our favor. We just looked like we weren't putting as much fight. I'm not gonna lie, we did have a couple of opportunities. Sandro Tonali with a beautiful shot on Handanovic, beautiful save from him, and Leao almost scoring. You know, he had that opportunity in the box. It was kind of deflected and almost went in on Perisic, but it didn't go in. Other than that, there was not much positives from the first half. Sandro Tonali definitely bossed in midfield. He was controlling it, but that first half was just not it for Milan. Starting the second half, Padre Pioli decides that he's going to take off Alexis Salamakers, who was, I think, put on for his work rate against, you know, Perisic and all the other players. But he put in Junior Messias, and that's how you know we were trying to win this game. And there needed to be some changes in attack. You know, Alexis isn't the greatest attacking player. Then we took off Frank Kessie and put on Brahim Diaz, and I think that this was really what unlocked the creativity for Milan to be able to do what they did in that second half to turn this game around. So creds to Padre Pioli. I think that he got his tactics completely right here against Inzaghi, who did quite the opposite and decided that he was just going to take off his players and thought that it was going to be a comfortable win. Now, we've seen this happen before with Inzaghi. He did the same thing at Lazio when Lazio was leading Milan 2-0, I believe, and we came back and stormed them 3-2 at the San Siro. That was last year before the winter break. It's insane. He never learned his lesson, and it happened again. History always repeats itself. So with Inzaghi taking off Lautaro and Perisic, he brought on Sanchez, which made sense, but he also brought on Di Marco, which was quite interesting. He also took off Hakan Çalhanoğlu, the traitor, the snake, and brought on Arturo Vidal, and Brahim Diaz makes something out of nothing. Giroud just in the right place at the right time, slides in, gets the ball in the back of the net. Milan equalized, 75th minute, and you're like, oh my god, there's a chance here, 1-1. We drew last time in the derby, so 75th minute, 1-1. You're thinking, hey, there's time to win this. 3 minutes later, just 3 minutes later, man, Olivier Giroud spins Stevan de Vrij and scores an outrageous goal. Now, you can argue that Handanovic should have saved that shot from Giroud. I just think that he just didn't get enough on the ball, and it ended up in the back of the net. Milan 2, Inter 1. The pandemonium, absolute madness at the San Siro. You can tell how much it means. You even see Pioli celebrating with the players on the line. Hernandez with the red card at the end of the game. You know, a lot of people are saying he took one for the team. Yes, I understand in that moment of hecticness, and yes, Tonali should have just passed the ball up the field. I don't know what he was doing, but he could have did a professional foul. He didn't have to slide in from behind. If he would have just pulled his shirt, he would have got a yellow instead of getting a red, missing the next game. But nevertheless, red card for Theo Hernandez. Sandro Tonali, once again, you know, he's been massive for Milan. Benacer was massive in this game as well. Kalulu, I thought, was on his A game. Mike Mignon, man. This is the difference maker, Mike Mignon, because we really would have conceded a bunch more goals. Milan winning this derby 2-1, huge boost to us. We're only a point behind Inter right now. They have a game in hand. They still need to play another game. We've played 24, they played 23. Overall, it's just a fantastic derby. You know, this is the derby of the year. You already know the Milan derby never fails to disappoint. And it's a massive 3 points that we got. And I always just think, like, if we would have won that Spezia game, that really would have changed things completely for us, because we would have been ahead on points, you know, and Inter would be the one that's chasing. But as Olivier Giroud said, you know, we're hoping that Inter slips up. They have a game in hand with us. They have bigger teams to play. So it's a great performance overall. I think Padre Pioli got his tactics completely right. He changed the things that he needed to change. They were effective. Limone Inzaghi, as Uncle Sharma says, just got it wrong, you know. He took his foot off the gas, and this is what happens when you take the foot off the gas. And Milan's a team that will create opportunities, and they will fight to the end. Great derby. Fantastic. I don't even know who I would say man of the match. Probably Giroud, because he scored 2 goals in like 4 minutes, which was absolutely amazing. But Sandro Tonali deserves a shout. Ismael Benacer deserves a shot. Shout out to Theo for taking that red card when he needed to. Pierre Kalulu, great, fantastic. Romagnoli did pretty well. I don't think he had hardly any errors. So yeah, it was a great game. Probably the flop of the match, in my opinion, would be Alexis Saelemaekers. I just didn't see enough from him. Yeah, you know, his work rate running around on the pitch, but didn't see much from him. Fantastic derby. Excited for the next Milan game. Forza Milan, and peace.